Success isn't just about talent. It's not about luck either. It's about habits, the small, seemingly harmless things we do every day that either push us forward or hold us back. If you're stuck, if you feel like you're spinning your wheels, there's a good chance you're trapped in one or more of these 8 habits that are silently killing your progress. Let's break them down. 1. Valuing the opinion of others over yours. How many times have you had a great idea, only to talk yourself out of it because someone else didn't see the vision? Too many people live their lives according to the opinions of others, like parents, friends, or even strangers on the internet. The truth is, most people who criticize you aren't even where you want to be. So why listen to them? If you keep outsourcing your decisions to people who don't have to live with the consequences, you'll never take control of your own life. Trust your gut, make your own moves. Every successful person at some point had to go against the grain. They had to trust themselves when no one else did. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, luck, or background. It's the willingness to believe in their own vision. They are bold to take action even when others doubt them. The more you value your own judgment, the stronger your decision-making muscle becomes. The world is full of opinions, but not all of them are valuable. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeking validation, but the more you rely on external approval, the weaker your inner confidence gets. The best way to filter opinions is to ask yourself, has this person done what I'm trying to do? If the answer is no, their opinion is just noise. At the end of the day, you are the one who has to live with your choices. You are the one who has to take responsibility for your successes and failures. The sooner you start making decisions based on your own intuition, the faster you'll build the life you truly want. 2. Avoiding discomfort. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you avoid hard conversations, tough decisions, and pushing past your limits, you will stay exactly where you are. The most successful people in the world seek discomfort. They know that feeling uncomfortable is a sign of progress. If you aren't willing to do things that make you uneasy, you aren't willing to succeed. It's that simple. Discomfort is the price of growth. Whether it's waking up earlier, putting in extra hours, learning a difficult skill, or stepping into a leadership role, every breakthrough comes with a period of struggle. The problem is that most people quit as soon as it gets hard. They retreat back into what's familiar and miss out on the rewards waiting on the other side. Naturally, as humans, our brains are wired to protect us from discomfort, but that often leads to self-sabotage. In today's world, avoiding discomfort doesn't keep you safe, it keeps you stuck. The biggest opportunities are often disguised as uncomfortable challenges. If you embrace them instead of running from them, you'll grow faster than you ever thought possible. The trick is to train yourself to push through discomforts. Instead of seeing it as something that makes you step back, see it as a signal that you're on the right track. The more you lean into it, the more resilient and capable you become. Success is on the other side of discomfort. 3. Making promises and breaking them. The easiest way to destroy your credibility? Say you'll do something and then never follow through. This isn't just about letting other people down. It's about what you teach yourself. Every broken promise weakens your self-discipline. When you don't follow through, you teach your brain that your words mean nothing. If you want to succeed, start by keeping the small promises you make to yourself and to others. When you constantly break promises, people stop trusting you. Opportunities slip away. Relationships suffer. But the worst consequence is internal. You stop trusting yourself. You start to doubt your own ability to follow through, and that doubt turns into inaction. Success requires self-belief, and self-belief is built through consistent action. So what's the solution? Start small. Keep the promises you make, even if they're minor. If you say you'll wake up early, do it. If you commit to a project deadline, meet it. Each time you follow through, you strengthen your self-discipline and build momentum. Success isn't built on one big moment. It's built on a series of small, daily commitments that add up over time. Honor your word, and you'll build the confidence and reputation necessary to achieve big things. 4. Tolerating mediocrity. Mediocrity is a choice. It's what happens when you accept good enough, instead of pushing for excellence. It's when you don't call yourself out for slacking, when you let yourself off the hook instead of demanding more. Excellence is a habit. So is mediocrity. The question is, which one are you practicing? Mediocrity is comfortable, and that's obviously why so many people settle for it. They convince themselves that okay is good enough, that average is acceptable. But here's the truth. The people who achieve extraordinary success refuse to accept mediocrity. They demand the best from themselves, even when no one is watching. Excellence isn't about being perfect, it's about constantly improving. It's about setting higher standards for yourself and not allowing excuses to lower them. If you want to stand out, you have to rise above the average. You have to be willing to put in the effort that others won't. If you tolerate mediocrity in one area of your life, it spreads to others. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Decide today that you will no longer accept good enough. Commit to being excellent, and success will follow. 5. Doing what everyone else is doing. Most people follow the crowd, but the crowd is rarely headed anywhere remarkable. If you do what everyone else does, you will get what everyone else gets, which is mediocrity. The top 1% of successful people in the world who achieve extraordinary success don't copy others. They carve their own path. Success comes from thinking differently, taking risks, and innovating. If you find yourself constantly looking at others for direction, you are not leading, you are following. And followers don't change the world. If you want something different, you have to be willing to do things differently. It's easy to conform because it feels safe, but safety doesn't lead to breakthroughs. Every successful entrepreneur, creator, or leader had to step away from the crowd and trust their own instincts. If they had waited for permission, they would still be waiting. Stop looking around for approval. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you it's okay to pursue your dreams. Blaze your own trail and let others follow you. 6. Not working on what matters most. Not working on what matters most is a challenge many high-performing people quietly face. It often stems not from laziness, but from a mix of overwhelm, avoidance, or misaligned priorities. You might find yourself gravitating toward tasks that feel urgent but aren't actually important because they give you a quick sense of accomplishment. But these small wins can keep you distracted from the deeper, more meaningful work that could move your life or business forward. The key to success is ruthless prioritization. Ask yourself daily, what's the one thing that will make the biggest difference today? Then focus on that. Everything else is secondary. Identifying the 1 or 2 high-impact actions that could bring the most results over time. This could be working on your core strategy, following up with key clients, or developing that offer you keep putting off. It's helpful to zoom out and ask yourself, if I only got one thing done today that would make the biggest difference long-term, what would it be? That question alone can cut through the noise and give you a sharper daily focus. Frankly, if you're not prioritizing what truly matters, you're just spinning your wheels. In a nutshell, success is often determined by our daily habits. Certain behaviors silently hold people back, preventing them from reaching their full potential. Now let's discuss briefly on how to overcome them. Stop valuing the opinion of others over yours. Relying too much on external validation weakens confidence and decision-making. Stop avoiding discomfort. Growth comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Stop making promises and breaking them. Consistently following through on commitments builds trust, self-discipline, and credibility, while breaking promises erodes confidence and limits progress. Stop tolerating mediocrity. Settling for good enough leads to stagnation. Excellence is a habit, and those who refuse to accept mediocrity set themselves apart. Stop blaming your circumstances. Taking responsibility for one's actions and choices is key. Those who blame external factors give away their power to change their situation. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Perfectionism leads to inaction. Successful individuals take action despite uncertainty, knowing that conditions are rarely ideal. Stop doing what everyone else is doing. Following the crowd leads to average results. True success comes from innovation, risk-taking, and forging a unique path. Stop avoiding working on what matters most. Many people stay busy with low-value tasks while neglecting impactful work. Prioritizing high-value activities drives real progress. Overcoming these habits requires intentional effort and a shift in mindset. By recognizing and eliminating these barriers, anyone can unlock their potential and achieve greater success. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Smash the subscribe button or click the notification bell to get notified when videos like these drop. Also, let me know what you think by leaving a comment down below. See you in the next video.